Let's hear it.
All right. Top five cities. So I'm going number five. I'm going Vegas. So
Okay, okay.
yep. I live in Vegas.
Little hometown,
Yep,
little
born and
hometown cooking.
raised. Yep, born and raised Vegas. I gotta put it on the list because it is a good place. I live in Henderson. I've told you about that before. There's like second safest city in the US. We
What
have like the most parks per
here comes the
square
parks? Yeah,
mile.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
it's a good and it's like the way it's set up with like the neighborhoods and it's a good place to live overall. Henderson is, and then Vegas in general. It's a fun city, and it's just like there's always something to do. Always something to do. So much
It's
fun. It's like unlike any other city, like you said.
exactly. It's dude, it's like nothing else, and it's nightlife, which you are a night owl, so makes sense.
Everything goes. It's just fun. It's a good time. So I'm Vegas is number five. I'm sticking
I
with
don't
it.
know. The home cooking, I don't know. Putting that in your list though.
Yep.
I don't know
Yep. And
about
then
this.
the number four I'm going with I'm not even sure. I don't know. So my number four is Miami.
Wait,
And
okay, you've been though.
yes, I've been. I've
Okay.
been, but I haven't lived there yet. And I mean, I would love to live there and like try it out. But like, I love everything about it. Like,
Well, it's West Vegas.
yeah, that's why I'm
Or
like, I
sorry,
wonder which
East
one.
Vegas, East Vegas.
East Vegas. It's like, yeah, so it's like Miami and Vegas. So there are a lot of similarities. So I know I think I would like it. And then it's close to the beaches, and I I think Miami. So Miami number four.
You're
I
that
think
nightlife guy, dude. You're that.
I mean, you haven't been to Miami. Once we go
I
to
know.
Miami,
Well, there's a reason I haven't. It's that high energy. Like I picked up Portland, Maine. I'm a Portland, I'm a Portland, Maine guy. You're that Vegas, Miami guy, and like it intrigues me. I mean,
it's
we will be going at the end
so
of.
like how you talk about like there being like you'd like walking around like there's a lot of people walking around
Yeah,
and like it's like Southern California with like attractive uh attractive girls walking around the beach, but
I
like
like
in
that.
Miami it's like totally different because it's like all Latin, so it's totally different.
It's Latin San Diego.
Yeah, exactly. Latin San Diego, Latin LA, more like maybe Latin LA, but like
Yeah.
LA is already Latin, but like different. I don't know, it's
Yeah.
different.
Damn.
That's yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going Miami number four. It's but the food, like, dude, we went to like a place at like 4 or 5 in the morning. We were having like sushi and lobster and like at 4
That
a.m.
is
Like,
okay. We do like that. I like a good nightlife. Because again, night
yeah.
owl as well.
And then the weather's awesome. And then you're close to all the islands. So you could just like go where you go Turks and Caicos and Bahamas and all those islands right there. Like
Yeah. Turks
I
is your thing. How many times have you been to Turks and Caicos?
a lot of times. We have friends that live there. They have a rental house that they own there. It's awesome. But I don't know how many times I've been 3 times or 4 times
No,
or
yeah, okay. I was
I
just
don't know. Four,
feels like
yeah,
a
I don't
feels
know.
like more, but maybe not. Maybe I mean 4 is a lot still.
Maybe 4 times. I don't know. It's the best though. That is my no. I mean, we were going to go like any like number one beaches, that's where I'm going. It's Turks and Caicos. I
So
shouldn't give
you're
my
like
answer
Miami
away.
because it's a quick little jump to like Turks and Caicos.
Yeah, anywhere in the Caribbean. It's a quick flight.
Okay.
But I want to like we stayed in Brickell and it was awesome. Like it's super cool. It's really cool. I want to experience it more. Like I don't know if I like the flashiness of like everyone's like
Yeah.
is renting a Lambo and renting a Ferrari
Yeah.
and like driving down. Like it's people are flashy out there. So I don't know how I feel about that.
That's how I feel. Like I said, it's East Vegas. That's how I feel about Vegas. That's why I think I've avoided it a little bit. It's like it just I'm a hostel guy. Like a hostel living doesn't feel
I
like
stayed
the
in a
state,
hostel in Miami
which is
actually.
weird from you because you're not a hostel guy usually, I feel like.
Yeah, it was Super Bowl weekend, so like, yeah,
Oh,
and I was
don't
by
do this.
myself. Yeah. Oh no, it was oh shit, it was the
I
Niners
know it was.
Chiefs. It
I
was the
know it
rematch.
was.
Yeah, you know it was. Yeah, but it's so much fun. I'm excited for us to go back for cousin Marco's
Oh
parties.
yeah. No,
That's
that
gonna be
I love the
fun.
friend group. That'll be a fun time. I'm down to I gotta put Vegas on the list. Never been.
That's
Okay.
gonna
Or
be it's gonna
sorry,
be a lot of fun.
Miami.
And I think
Miami.
Kitty Cat's gonna come with us as well, so it'll be fun.
Okay.
Number three, I'm going to yeah, you didn't even put it on your
I
top
know what you're gonna
five,
say.
bro.
I
My
have
number three is San Diego. It's not even on your top five. That's the disrespect.
I
The
feel like I can't well,
disrespect.
because it's like I don't really like it's not even like my it's not up there anymore for me.
The
It is still
ex-girlfriend just
amazing.
made you cross it off
Oh,
your top
shut
five
the fuck up.
altogether.
Yeah, she doesn't even live there anymore. So why does that matter?
I just think I don't know, fucked you up, but San Diego's fucking awesome. You got Pacific Beach, dude. Just walking around Pacific Beach is just like the best, like all the best taco stands. What's the one
Yeah.
we fuck with?
Oscars. Oscars is
Oscars.
fire.
Dude, just going to Oscars, getting some tacos, and like it's just the best. Like
Well,
I love it. The bars on PB, and then you got the bars in
oh my
Gaslamp are
God, the bar.
fun. That's
Ah,
it's a good time, but like just going to the beaches, you got the hikes, like all of everything about it. Like I love it. I don't know how it's not in your top five.
yeah, I thought about it. I just felt I didn't do the living route. Like I'd been there and
The
you
best
went that route.
weather, like you literally never had AC running at your place or a heater running at your place. Like
Yeah,
just
but
keep
when
the
we were
window
living in North
open.
Park, it kind of sucked. It was like kind of hot. We were like inland a little bit. But when
Yeah,
we
that was a
yeah, you visit us
mistake.
in PB and OB and you're close to the ocean, yeah, it's a joke.
Yeah, OB's dope too. Shout out OB Noodle House because I fuck with that. That
Dude,
shit's
OB
fire.
so literally you brought up OB Noodle House and you brought up Oscars and I was just getting drinks on like Thursday Tuesday night and a guy at the bar like with his girlfriend or his wife they brought up San Diego and they brought up she's like I go visit my sister and she lives up in Santee. I can't say what I call Santee, but for the homies who know, they know what it's called. And we pretty much say it's like it's not San Diego. And she's like, she doesn't take me to any of the spots. She's like, I want to go to Obi Noodle House. And I'm like,
Boom.
half. And her sister doesn't take like when she visits. And I'm like, no, you have to go to Obi Noodle House. Like the wings and the pho. Oh,
Oh, so good. It's so good. It's such a it's a vibe there too. It's so
dude,
good.
great beer
And
lift.
dude, San Diego has like it has La Jolla, which I like I don't you
The
probably
La
don't go
Jolla
to, but
Cove
like
is even cool.
dude, La
Yeah.
Jolla, if you had unlimited money being in La Jolla, it would be epic. And
Yeah.
then like
Even if
I
I had
think Del
limited
Mar's
money.
dope too. Del Mar's dope dope too.
Yeah, it's its own. Well, that's what she said. She's been to like the Brigadine, which is like near. No, she didn't even go to the one. She went to like the one in like La Mesa or something like that. She had a tear. I was like, your sister like needs to figure her shit out because like, yeah, there's La Jolla Cove. I mean, yeah, Del Mar's cool. OB Noodle. You have Oscars and PB.
The
Uh,
weather, like it's just
the
it's dope.
Cali
Everyone's just
burrito. I
walking
meant like,
around,
oof.
driving bikes, like
Yeah, and people are active, like you said. San Diego is amazing. I just felt weird to put it on my list for some reason.
yeah, you didn't even put Seattle either. So you're just like and
Yeah,
anywhere you
I didn't
go.
put Reading either, or Reno. I didn't put
Yeah,
places
but why
I
would you put
live.
Reno and Reading? That shouldn't be on anyone's list anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I can't disagree with that. I think
All right,
I'd like
so
to
you
say that.
ready for my number two?
Number two.
I got Hawaii.
Damn.
Um, so like
What city? What
yeah,
city?
I knew you were gonna say that, so I was like, I don't know. I don't know yet. Like Kona, maybe like North Shore, Oahu, anywhere in Maui. Give me any of them. I don't know which one I like the
But that's
best.
like
I
me
need to
saying North Carolina and you going, why would you Raleigh? I'm like, no, like Asheville or like you gotta pick a I feel like you gotta pick a city.
well, I any of the Hawaii islands. I mean, I
Honolulu.
yeah, give me Honolulu. That's fine. That's fine. Give me. I'm gonna go to the North Shore part of it in Oahu. I think I would go, or I would go Lanikai if I was
Yeah,
to Oahu.
North Shore is super cool.
North Shore would be dope, or Lanikai would be super dope. Did you go to Lanikai, like the pillbox hike,
Yeah.
and then the beach there? That one would be dope.
Yeah.
That's a cool little
I
part.
I feel like so I almost had this on my list because Hawaii is fucking amazing. There's no way look at like I'm white. There's no way I could live North Shore, Hawaii. Like it would be I'd stick out. You could pull it off though. You could with your vibe too, like you
With
could
the
be
tattoo, I got it's a similar
yeah, you look
style.
like yeah, you in like your skin tone, you look like you could pull off like living in like North Shore, Hawaii.
Yeah, it'd be
And
dope.
you
That'd
like
be
that
dope.
lifestyle, which is funny because you like the Hawaii, like the Miami, but you also like the North Shore,
Turks,
Hawaii in the
yeah,
Turk
Turks
Lake.
and
Yeah.
Caicos, and then yeah, my family's in Kona, Hawaii. So Kona as well is on the list because Kona, dude, you should come with. It's so cool. Like the whole
Yeah.
the main part of like where people go to bars and stuff. There's like the only part that's popping whatsoever is surrounded by a volleyball court, and it's like all these bars. There's a
I do like that. I do like
karaoke bar,
that.
Eric. So
I do like
it's
that. I
super
like
cool.
that.
Yeah. So like, and it's like you're playing around the volleyball court, like so maybe yeah. So Kona but I could go any of the islands. So Hawaii's number
Yeah.
two, and it was close to being number one. It was close to being number one,
Oh,
but
I
I
know
did.
what your one is now then. I know what your one is now.
What's my one?
Chicago.
No, hell no, bro.
Wait,
Fuck
what?
Chicago.
Wait,
Like
what? Yeah, you
Chicago's
got a
dope.
city?
Chicago's dope, but it's cold as fuck. Like I would
You
only
can
fuck
go.
around.
Oh,
I
you
would
weren't
only go to
living. No,
Chicago
that's right. You
in.
went where you'd want to live. I was going
I'm
visit.
only going to Chicago when it's in the summertime. Like even when you're going, it's too cold. It's too cold. Like I like warm weather.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so yeah, what you Vegas is warm.
So
Yeah.
my number one is Santa Monica, and it's also just like Southern California, which you could go like Laguna,
No,
Malibu, Newport, anywhere in Southern
you're
California.
saying you could drive to those places. You can't just be picking though. You can't just go.
I'm picking
Any of,
all of Southern
oh, this
California,
is
like
fucked up. This is
yeah,
bullshit.
all of Southern California, any of
I
those
throw a flag.
places.
I throw a flag on this one.
Well, Santa Monica is the main one because it's like closest. I love it there, but like at the same time, I haven't spent enough time in like Laguna, Malibu, Newport. So any of those ones, they're all close enough. I want to be right by the beach, and any of those ones. That's number one because you get the best of all worlds. The beaches in Hawaii are better. The weather in Hawaii is better, but then you get the city. You get like
Yeah,
faster shipping, and you could like Uber places, and you could.
you could fly to places easier too.
You
Hawaii,
could
like you're.
fly to Hawaii easy. You could fly to anywhere easy. It's just expensive to live, but that's my number one.
Yeah, Hawaii is expensive too. They're gone.
Hawaii is
It's like seven
expensive.
bucks.
Hawaii is expensive. Is once you're there in Hawaii, it's not that bad. Like the food, you go to Costco, it's the same price. It's just
Mm,
like paying
I don't
for
know
a
about that.
hotel. It's for like buying real estate or paying for a hotel is expensive.
I feel
But
like
like
I went
every
to the grocery store and I saw some crazy prices.
yeah, if you go like Safeway or like some other stores, but not if you go to like Costco.
Mm. Well, I'm a
Like
simple guy. I don't,
and then
Costco
like
in
yeah,
my realm.
yep. So that's my
Damn,
top
Santa
five. So
Monica. I didn't see Santa Monica coming.
love Santa Monica. You could bike ride over to Venice, and just Santa Monica is just awesome. Like when I was like out there, I got involved. I was like got part of the spike ball community. So I was just like,
Spike
there's this
ball. I like
grass
spike
filled
ball.
area right by the workout area and right by the pier, Santa Monica Pier. So I would just go there for every sunset, just playing spike ball and like just so much fun. Like everyone was super welcoming, and then like going the bar scene was fun too in Santa Monica.
Huh.
So Santa
Santa
Monica,
Monica.
yeah, number one.
Damn, you had so what?
Or
No,
Laguna, Malibu, Newport, because I haven't spent enough time yet to know if I
this
might
this
like those
guy
better.
with this guy with literally his entire Southern California and entirety of Hawaii. You covered a state.
Those are good. Those are my number one, number two.
Dang,
I
you're a
mean,
lot
I
of
don't even
West
think
Coast.
do we have none of the same ones on the list? Zero same?
Zero same.
Wow.
You
What are
gotta
the
go to
odds of that after us
but
going to
what
TV
but
shows,
hold
like
on.
literally all the same to us having none of the same?
On yours, I've been to Santa Monica. I've been to Hawaii, or like at least Honolulu and Oahu. Vegas.
You're
Not
about to go to
Miami.
Miami. You've lived in San Diego.
San Diego. Yeah, I've been to 4 or 5, and I'm about to go next month. We're about to go to Miami. What about my 5? You haven't been to New York. You've been to Chicago. You haven't been to New York or Charleston or Portland or Nashville. We went to Austin together, and you haven't been to New Orleans.
I mean, I don't, besides New
Yeah,
York,
pop
I
off,
don't
man.
really have much interest in those places, I don't
New
think.
Orleans, you'd have a
But I
fun
mean,
time in New
no,
Orleans.
no, no, no. Okay. I want to go to New Orleans for like Mardi Gras one time. I gotta do that.
It is
And then
crazy.
I guess I
Yeah,
gotta check out this Charleston. I think is it Charleston? Is it or Wilt
yeah,
Hilton Head?
Charles.
Hilton Head. Is that what it's called?
What?
Hilton
I
Head?
don't. I don't know.
You're,
That's
I
like
thought
a
you were Mr.
spot.
South Carolina. How do you not know the best places?
I've only been to one place in South Carolina.
And they
I
had
think
a
it's
good
just South
karaoke
Carolina.
bar. Was that South Carolina?
Yep, Bangkok, the Bangkok Lounge.
Yeah, so we have a totally different list. So you think you think South Carolina and Nashville and New Orleans is better than Hawaii and Southern California?
They're different. Hey, we got different lists, brother.
All right. All right, you guys vote. Vote whose list is better because I think I got you out this time.
That's fair enough.
Portland, Maine. I don't even think people realize there's another Portland.
Oh, no, that's just you. You don't know. You No, you don't know there's another Portland. Uh, I think Portland, Maine's a better Portland. I think it's the better Portland. I still like Portland, Oregon. I know that's a controversy these days. I feel like again, the media, people talk about how terrible it is, but I like Portland, Maine still. Ton of any city that has water, it's a long water or has like a river running through it is already like
Those
it's
places, those have like swamps, like don't those are like swampland, like New
well,
Orleans
okay. In
and
in Charleston, they have their houses on stilts, like on the coast, because
yeah. So you're
like
like yeah, there's alligators.
yeah, well, yeah, there's gators. What do you
There's
dinosaurs?
probably I'm sure there's a lot. There's got to be a lot in Miami because Tampa, there's a ton
Yeah, yeah. Florida is like the craziest. Well, Florida's not the craziest, but Florida's one of the. I'd say it's like top five crazy state.
for sure. If yeah, it's got to
Mississippi,
be number one. Just
Alabama, but I think Miami's kind of its own thing. Like if you said like Jacksonville, or you said
we
like
just
Pensacola, okay, then I'd be a little worried. But
so I had yeah, my honorable mention for the city.
oh,
I
oh,
have
dude, you gotta do honorable mention.
yeah, honorable mention. I got Virgin Islands, St. Thomas and St. John.
Again, I you said U.S. Virgin Islands, so I guess it counts, but I just don't.
US Virgin Islands, it's part of the US.
It's not a state. I don't even know what it
It's a
is. I'm too
city.
stupid. It's a city? No, we're okay. Now we're both too stupid. It's definitely not a city.
The Virgin the St. Thomas and St. John? What
St.
is it a
Thomas?
town? Is it what is it? Like Kona, when I put Kona
Okay,
on
well,
the
St.
list,
Thomas and St. John, or St. Thomas and St. John's,
yeah,
or yeah, probably cities and the Virgin Islands.
or their towns.
I mean, same, but yeah, I don't know. I'm
All
too
right.
stupid, like I said, to understand, but that's literally your honorable mention.
Honorable mention, yes, the Virgin Islands and Chicago. But
All
we
right,
already talked about
Chicago.
Chicago.
But-
Chicago, I would be able, yeah, Chicago's just a cool city. It's a fun time.
So what about the Virgin Islands?
Virgin Islands, bro. It's cool. You should go to the Virgin Islands and check it out.
So
St.
what?
Thomas and St. John, it's super cool. There's like we went to a taco like a restaurant in the ocean. They like set up in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
Pretty cool.
How close is it to like where the fuck is the where are the Virgin Islands?
I think it's down by like that Florida area as well, like down somewhere in the Caribbean
Right.
area.
Okay.
I
So like
think somewhere down
uh,
there. Not positive.
it's somewhere in, that area, more or less. Yeah, I don't
But
know. Right. You've
yeah,
been there.
but
I haven't. So you should be more knowing like where the location is compared to me. I think I have
I mean, you should know the US map.
I could name every state. You put a US map in front of me, states, not Virgin Islands, states. I could put them all boom, 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 boom.
I would do good besides that top right region, like where that Portland, Maine area is, and New Hampshire and Rhode Island and
Yeah, Delaware. It does get a little hairy
All of
over
those
there.
ones.
Yeah. No one gives a fuck. Like just put it like we don't need New Hampshire and Delaware and Maryland and Maine to all
How
be
those should be on your
well,
top.
New York. Just be New York.
Just all New York.
Dude, as big as like just boom.
Isn't that whole area? Isn't there a lot of people living? Like when the election happens, I always am shocked how many people live in these like random places.
I don't know if it's like a lot of people. I think there's like I mean, electoral college bullshit. So like they get their like fair fucking say in votes, but it's like Wyoming or Montana. There's not a lot of population there in that state.
Surprised those weren't on your list.
Hey, Montana is nice. Montana is nice.
Yeah, Montana
But
was pretty cool.
fuck Wyoming. Fuck Wyoming absolutely. Wholeheartedly. With my chest out, fuck Wyoming, and I'll stand on that shit.
Damn, why?
Yeah.
Why the harsh words for Wyoming?
I almost ran out of gas in Wyoming.
Dude, I think your whole list is just like if you had a good time or not.
No,
And
no, no,
like,
because this
did they have a good karaoke bar or not?
okay, that's fair. That's up there. But I literally was going from I was going from Jackson uh to Rapid
Jackson Hole?
City. Yeah,
Jackson Hole?
yeah. To
Jackson Hole's pretty cool.
Jackson. It is cool. So I was going from there to Rapid City. So I was driving across the entirety of Wyoming. It was gray as fuck, like just matte gray, not interesting. Sky was terrible. You're going past farmlands, like ranches, cows, and it's like going past billboards like, where's Hunter Biden? Let's find Hunter. Where's Hunter? I'm like, all right, this is great. And I'm driving and I have a Bernie Sanders placard in the back of my car, in the back window. And I literally go to get gas and I stop. And it's like one of those old timey, like the manual, like the numbers are like on, they like flip. It's like, I don't know if you know what that is. It's like
For what? For what?
the gas station, like like the numbers
Uh-huh, yeah, yeah.
digital, like the numbers are flipping like cards.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the hell that was, but yeah, and this guy comes out and he's gonna pump the gas. Like it's just one little get like no, it's two pumps. The guy comes out overalls. Like he is like in a movie that I'd go, oh no, like they casted him too perfect. Like it's like it doesn't feel real. That's how perfect he felt. He was like overalled up, looked like he just survives on like cigarettes and like Coca-Cola. And I get out of my car and I'm literally I think I have a Giants San Francisco Giants sweatshirt or a jacket on. So I have a San Francisco jacket on and I have a Bernie Sanders thing in the back window and I'm like, "Hey, can I get some gas?" Which is already a crazy question. I would never ask that, but it's like a weird scenario. I already felt weird getting and
Was
he
he like, is not a self pump? Like, you need him to
no,
pump your
it's like
gas?
Oregon. Yeah, it's like Oregon and New Jersey. Like it felt like he was gonna pump my gas or like I don't know. I had to address this guy. I didn't want to. I had to address him. And he goes, looks at the Bernie sticker, looks back at me, looks back at it. I'm not kidding. Like I could tell, I could see him doing it. And he looks back at me, he goes, sorry, we just ran out. Like
What?
ran out of gas. And I'm like, fuck. Like no part of me believed him. Zero part of me. And I was like, no part of me also wanted to tell him that was bullshit. Like that guy carried a fucking gun. I do not
Yeah.
guarantee. So I'm like, okay. And he goes, Casper, Wyoming's about 60 miles that way. And I'm like, all right, yeah, no worries. Okay. I'll just get back in my car. Don't
That's the
worry
next
about
gas
it.
station in 60 miles?
60 miles. My Honda, like the digital thing, it says 30 miles. It says 30 miles till empty.
Oh my
And I'm
goodness.
like, okay, slight panic, but like again, not going to address that situation. Can't go backwards because like I drove through bumfuck nowhere. And so I'm like, well, I'm kind of where I'm at now. And so I just started driving and I turned off my heat. And I'm not kidding. This was like a movie moment. It went from just being really cold and gray to it started not only like snowing, but like snowing. It was coming down and I literally have my heat off and I'm driving like white knuckles on the fucking steering wheel, worried like I am sketched out. I'm like Googling on my phone while I'm driving, like how far can a 2014 Honda Civic drive when it says zero on the like when it says zero, I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
it
some
gives you
people are
like
saying 10 miles, some
10,
people are
10 to,
saying 20. Like
yeah, not
I'm
30.
exactly. Not only that, I'm thinking in the back of my head, this guy is telling his homies, like, hey, there's a black Honda Civic. It's probably going to be out of gas. Like, check between here and like my
Oh
gas
shit.
station. And I literally got that weird ass vibe
We
from
got one. We got
we got one, literally. And dude, not kidding.
one.
And if they got me, like, if I stalled out, I could have been killed, tossed out, and buried in the snow. And dude, I would have been buried in about an hour easily. So I was like, all this is going through my head. None of it happened, obviously. I was just
So
none of it.
you made it. Wait, did you make it to the gas station?
So I didn't make it to Casper. There was like a random gas station, like random. And I got to that gas station, pulled in, took the Bernie thing out of the back of my window, threw it in the trash. I was like, I'm done. This is like I'm like a quarter of the way into my road trip. I'm like, I'm not dealing with any of this shit. Like, I don't
You
want to
got
deal with
rid of
it.
the Bernie sign?
Dude, I don't give a fuck. I'm not dealing with any of that bullshit. Like, I still had to drive through fucking like Indiana and uh Tennessee and Mississippi and Alabama and Georgia. Like, hell, in Florida, hell no, I'm not having that anymore. That was like a calling. I'm like, I'm good on that. Took it out and I think I got like a like it wasn't terrible because it was awesome because I was cold and it was like a moment, but I got like a gas station sandwich, like one of those hot sandwiches and like the thing. I was just
Oh
like,
Lord, dude, just
yeah,
down bad
it was a
again.
moment. No, but I enjoyed it and yeah, so fuck Wyoming, but it's probably funny because I mean, what if they were really like what if they were really out of gas? And he was just, and I was just being the asshole. I'm like, what a dickhead. Said they were out of gas. Like, what if they were?
You'll never know.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not going back. So yeah, fuck Wyoming. For
Should we do our buy sell?
yeah, let's do the buy sell. You start.
All right. I'm gonna start with
Which
sell.
which one do you feel better about?
My sell.
No, I'll start with the buy then. Finish strong. Finish
All
strong.
right. My buy. My buy is Cheesecake Factory. Everything just got back from Cheesecake Factory, went there tonight, and literally everything on the menu is so good. Everything's delicious. And I know it's like going viral about like you can't take a date to Cheesecake Factory, which is nonsense because everything is so good. And you huge portions, good price, and literally every single thing is good. I try a new like item like all the time, and
Well,
like
you have
everything.
to. You fucking have to. The menu's huge. I want
Yeah,
to. I want to hate. I want to hate your buy because I don't like when we just agree because just like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. But there's not many YouTube videos I watch, and there's one in particular I watch. It's like the Try Guys is a thing, but one of the Try Guys, his name's Keith, and he does a thing called Keith Eats the Menu. And so he's done like he eats everything at Sonic. Like, and I mean everything, but he takes like one
yeah.
bite or it takes sometimes he take multiple. Sometimes he eat the whole item if he likes it. But he eats everything at KFC, everything at Popeyes. You
He
love
does
Popeyes.
cheesecake.
He did cheesecake, and it was like his big video because the Cheesecake Factory
The menu
menu
is
is
an
so big. I
unreal.
think it was I want to say a two-parter, maybe a three-part video that he did. That's how big the menu was.
Yeah, there's gotta be hours.
And he loved so many things on the menu. Like they all looked so good. And so I've never been, but I was like, damn,
Wait, you never been to Cheesecake Factory?
I've never been.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's Cheesecake Factory. Like,
You've never been to Cheesecake Factory?
no,
Is there not one in San Diego?
there has to be, dude. Oh no, I'm pretty sure there is like near like the mall. They're all like usually near the mall. It's like Mission Valley or Fashion Valley.
How have you never been to Cheesecake
Why am I
Factory?
gonna go? I'm in San Diego. I'm gonna go to like what we talked about, Obi Noodle House, Oscars. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
to
yeah. But like at some point
the
in your life,
taco
like
stand.
out of I'm all about like I know you heard on this pod I already talked about PF Chang's and Cheesecake Factory. We literally eat 99% of the time. 99% of the time we eat at places where like small places where like the owner's the cook and like those are the best restaurants.
Except on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I mean, I was just you got me craving the Mongolian beef
Anyway,
and the lettuce wraps that day for the P.F. Chang's. But no,
dude,
but out of
I
Cheesecake Factory is number one out of like franchises
I
or
don't
like
knock it. I just never, I don't think the opportunities ever presented itself to me.
I'm
And
gonna take you out to Cheesecake Factory.
I'm in. To be honest, though, I already know this. I'm gonna be so. No, wait, you are overwhelmed. You are the worst menu orderer ever. You sit there in front of a menu. If it's literally in and out and you're like struggling,
Dude, Cheesecake Factory, I mean, you gotta just like commit. Like you gotta just commit and be
there was
ready
a
to like try something new or like I mean, yeah, I mean, I it's hard to go away from the like it's hard to not wear the same thing. It's really hard. It's that's so
I'm down to
crazy
see
that
it.
you've never been. It's just, oh my goodness.
What
I'm
did
gonna
you
take
order
you.
last time?
So we shared and we went with a steak Diane steak and then it comes with like mashed potatoes and
Okay.
mushrooms and then barbecue chicken ranch salad and it's like dude, it's like the biggest
Okay,
salad
they're
ever and it's so
huge,
good.
huge, right?
Huge, huge. Yeah.
You have to watch this
So good.
video. You have to watch. I think you at least don't watch it because it's too long. I'm gonna. What'd you say? The barbecue.
Barbecue ranch chicken salad. That's like my favorite thing on the
Yeah,
menu.
let me write it down because I wanna send a video. I'll clip it.
Of
Barbecue.
his that's my favorite thing on the menu.
Say
But
barbecue
like, dude,
ranch.
everything is delicious. Like the
Okay, I'm
the orange
gonna
chicken's
stick
good
Diane.
there. The
He
pasta,
loves
all
the
the
orange chicken.
pastas. The orange chicken was really good.
Yeah, he looks. Okay, I'm
Some
excited.
of the chicken items are really good, and then the pastas are all delicious, and all the salads are delicious.
The salads are huge.
Huge, they're huge. And then the brown bread is the best, one of the best breads in the game. And then what I do is I dip it in ranch.
Okay.
So I
Oh,
had
I
to
like
ask,
that. I like that.
yeah, I ordered a side of ranch, and they have one of the best ranches as well. Very big on Cheesecake Factory,
Damn.
buying the Cheesecake
Okay.
Factory.
I like this. I like that. Like,
I got, yeah,
again, when he eats the menu, it's like a guilty pleasure of mine to watch it when I don't know why I do this. It's like late at night, I'm in bed, I
and
don't
you're
have food
hungry.
to eat, and I'm hungry, and I'll watch someone else like just eat more than they should, and it makes me so hungry.
Yeah, it seems
I was a
awful.
vegetarian in 2000 like 19 and he did like a
Wait a minute, this is when, oh, your
don't
girlfriend, your
don't
ex-girlfriend got
okay.
you to turn into
La,
a
la, 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 la.
vegetarian?
La, la, la.
What?
I
You're not
wanted
a
to
ve
do it.
I've never known you as a vegetarian in my life.
I
In
wanted
all
to
the
do it.
years of our friendship, I've never known you were a vegetarian.
Well, I wanted to do it personally myself. It came from a moment when we were hiking in the Grand Canyon and we saw the pack mules getting pretty much just like used and abused. And I was like, as sore as I was hiking out of the fucking Grand Canyon, I was like, I will never use a pack mule. And I was like, oh, well, like it was like that moment, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go vegetarian. Because like, why would I eat? Like, I feel bad for these animals. Why would I eat them? And I'm not eating mules, but it was like the idea of like that emotional connection where you get to like
Was
moment.
your girlfriend at the time a vegetarian?
No, no. And
Was
then
she
we
was
both, she probably wanted to be, and then we both did it. And then she lasted not only longer than I did, I became a pescatarian, but then she went vegan and I went back. So yeah,
waiting, so while you guys are still dating, you switched, you stopped being
I
a
went
vegetarian?
pescatarian. I went to seafood.
But oh, so you never, but now you're
Yeah.
back to eating meat.
Yeah. Well, because the issue is, well, the issue I have is like, I like the idea of like being like the ethics behind it, but especially in San Diego, we would go to restaurants and it's like, I'd go to like the taco stand and what am I ordering? I'm ordering their, uh, I wish I knew
Ooh,
what
the jackfruit. Do
they
the
call it.
jackfruit. I do the jackfruit if I
Napolis,
do.
a Napolis, or Napolis. I don't know. It's the cactus, like a cactus taco. What the fuck am I doing? Like, no, give me the carnitas, give me the carne asada, give me the. like the good stuff. What are we doing? And so I knew that every time I was ordering, I'm like, it tasted fine, but I knew I wasn't getting their best. And I thought, and like, I like food too much where I couldn't ever get over that. It was like,
I
it,
can't believe you were a vegetarian at all. I'm shocked.
but I was vegetarian for like, dude, probably like 3 to 4 months. And then I was pescatarian for like, maybe like another 4 months. Yeah, I went like 8 months. I don't even remember,
Dang.
maybe longer, but I want to say at least 8 months without like red meat and chicken and stuff.
I eat like 90% vegetarian, but yeah, that's
Yeah, you eat a lot. Not me.
but yeah, that's why it's shocking. You know,
When I shop though, if I shop, like I go to Trader Joe's, I don't buy chicken, pork, beef, turkey. I buy tofu. Like that is
oh really? I'm not huge on tofu. I'm not a big tofu fan
oh yeah, I like
at
tofu
all.
because it's like cooking chicken, I feel like is gross. Dealing with raw chicken, I don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
Beef nowadays is expensive. Tofu,
What
yeah,
about
just fry it up. Good. It's got a good consistency. Yeah.
you went 8 months without the Jack in the Box tacos?
Yeah, those are fire. All right. All
It's
right.
pretty
That's
shocking.
all
All
right.
right.
Let's go to
All
your
right.
buy. Your sell now.
My
I liked
cell.
your buy. I liked your buy, by the way.
All right. Yeah, yeah. I can't believe you've never been there. So we're gonna have to take you there. Then you're
I'm
gonna have
down.
to, yeah,
That's
you could go through
yeah,
all the pages. That's exciting. I
it
would
is
have.
exciting.
There's one right by the house. I would have brought you there. It's so good. All
Hey,
right.
another
My
time.
cell. My cell is technology. It's getting out of control. And I think it's to the point where it's just like we had to just stop it. And let's just say like enough's enough. We have enough technology. Let's cap it. Let's cap
Yeah,
it right now because like like I see people with Apple Vision and
yeah.
stuff and they're like and it's I mean you just know all of this stuff people are gonna it's all gonna catch on and people are gonna do all of this stuff because people are they love the
Right.
multitasking and the different realities and it's gonna all I believe that it's all gonna take over.
We have
That
Neuralink. Neuralink's happening. We're getting like chips in your fucking brain.
yeah. Yeah, like they could that could control you could control your phone without even pressing it because it reads your brain so it knows what you want to press and stuff.
Stupid.
It's everything about
Not
all
needed.
of it. I mean, yeah, everything about all of it's just getting like just too crazy. And like whose law is it? Like Murphy's or Moore's law or someone's law that's like
Pavlov's. I
someone's
don't
law
know.
that's like every 12 to 18 months technology doubles.
Oh,
Like
that's definitely not Murphy's or Pavlov. I don't know.
more. I
Maybe
don't know.
more.
Every 12 to 18 months technology doubles. Like how can we double where we are currently right now? Like it's going to be stupid. And
Yeah,
then
it's
you
been
think about and then
exponential.
you double
Yeah.
it again and double it again and like it's just enough's enough. Like I think we have enough technology.
I think we peaked at like the Razor phone and MySpace and AIM. Like that was, we didn't need any more than that.
Yeah, I agree. It's like it's just getting too crazy for me.
When you wanted to watch a video, you had to download it with a chance of getting a virus on LimeWire, and it took you 30 minutes to download it. Like, think about nowadays, you just YouTube something. Like, it is convenient. It is really convenient, but that didn't exist. We survived without that.
I mean, if you just like the thing is like I know it's gonna catch on because if you like tell anyone like how much screen time you would be on a little
Oh
screen like
God,
10
dude.
years ago, you wouldn't believe it. Or 15
Yeah,
years ago, whatever it is.
it
And
is
it's just
fucked
like,
up.
yeah, I mean, I so we're both probably gonna be in with our like our Vision Pro. Like I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna like
Dude, I'm not like big on the Oculus yet. I haven't fucked around with any of that.
I tried the Oculus on once and then one time was enough to be like this is the future because I was like I am at this like I felt like I was at the place.
Okay,
So like
in fairness, I tried it on my nephews. I tried it on. I was really fucked up, and I put it on, and it was like just the main screen, like the open screen. It was like a beach, and I was like, "I'm at the beach. I'm at the." I was really into it. So it wasn't my best moment, or I don't fully understand the capabilities, but yeah, he fucking loves it. He's on that shit all the time. And
I
like,
mean, it's just gonna get better and better, and the graphics are gonna get
oh,
realer and better, and you and me are gonna be able to be on the beach together in Hawaii or wherever where we want to be, just with the goggles on. Like,
dude,
it's
cons
gonna be crazy.
conspiracy time. I don't know why quite yet. I don't know why he is, but like they don't want you to go outside. Like
No,
they want it to be easier and easier. Just to, like think about like DoorDash, Amazon, everything come to you. Oh, now you have entertainment where you can see the Eiffel Tower, you can see all these things like in the comfort of your own home. Like, and they want like, yeah, dude, I don't know
for
what it
sure,
is, but
for
it's
sure.
oh
I
yeah.
agree 100. I agree.
We
And
had
it's
a did I tell you about that? We had a futurologist. Is that the title? That she came in and talked to us at work and like talked about like there's patents like technologies out there for like I buy like imagine if this was just like a cup and I poured a drink into it. Like or if I had a cup and I pour a beer into it and it's like connected to a network and you have a similar device on your end with a it already has liquid in it. It then sends like enzymes and what have you, fucking science words, and it will make it taste like what I poured into my glass. Like it like has
what?
yeah. Yeah. She talked about that. I was like, what the hell? And I instantly thought about like pranks. Like boys are gonna pee in that. Like a boy is gonna pee in that, like until
For
his
sure.
like
Yeah. Try
100%.
this. Yeah, try
Like,
this
yeah.
champagne out.
Yeah. But it won't be alcoholic. So that's the thing. It would be like, oh, try this. You just have to taste, but it won't be alcoholic. So, but that was one of the things. She had multiple other ones, and we were just like, what the fuck? It was like you said, like paying with your eyes. You know how we went from swiping to, I mean, we had checks, and then we got cards, and you're swiping, and then we have chips. Now we like you have to insert it. Now you have tapping then it was literally you just look and it's in your like your eyes and you could pay through your eyes and it's like why do we need that
Enough's enough.
this
Yeah.
is I can tap's good we can stop there like
They're not stopping. They're not stopping. I can tell you that much. And I am scared of it. And I think they should
uh,
cap it right now. But it's just, yeah, the whole, I mean, it's just that they would fall behind on the countries. And I guess I get it. But I feel like we should all come to a pack and just say no more. But
the,
it's not
well
happening.
the fall behind where it's like dude you can talk about that with anything like corporations where they're like they're already profitable, but they need record profits every year. And so they keep going more and more. It's like, dude, you're already profitable. Stop. It's like same thing with technology. It's already good. Can we all like it. It's fine. We don't need more. We don't need to keep adding to it.
Yeah, it's just, it seems like I just seems like we can't, I don't, I see it more as bad. Like, it's just enough's enough. It's just too much of it. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be too silly, like too silly.
Give me my razor
Yeah, I used to, I mean,
and
yeah,
my space.
I was cool with the T9 texting.
T9
I,
texting was crazy.
yeah, I was
Now
good with
looking
the
back,
T9.
like think of how like kind of shit that was, to be honest.
I
I
was
know you're okay
yeah,
with it, but like, because you didn't know.
I was
Fuck.
pretty fast with it.
Yeah, I could see that. I wasn't. I was trash.
Let's all right. So what do you think? So you're okay with the buy sell?
Oh yeah, I like yours. You were selling them short, man. I liked yours.
Let's
All
see what
right.
you got.
I also am not a lot of confidence with mine. I do myself first. We talked about this recently, and like I'm selling Chipotle. Chipotle's ass now. Like Chipotle used to be and weirdly still is. I when I see people commenting online, they're like, it's like weightlifters and they talk about the proteins and things they can get. Of course, they want to eat it because like that's the same type of people who make the same turkey, rice with taco seasoning meal for 7 days. Like you don't think about food the same way as normal people do. But Chipotle has gotten way, way worse. Like
I used to love Chipotle,
yeah.
and you're the one that was brought to my attention because you said that. Go, you could say Taco. You said Taco
Taco Bell
Bell,
CEO fucking took over as a CEO for Chipotle.
and
And
it tastes like it.
it's freaking ass, dude. I went, oh, okay.
I used to love Chipotle, and I want to go there because I haven't been in a while. I want to go back because I mean you
Try
really
it.
can't beat it, like the price of it, and
Exactly.
like I like all the ingredients, so like I should in theory love it. Like, but like recently it does seem like something got worse. I don't really get how you could get worse, but it seems like they did.
In fairness, I mean, I think 100% they did. And in fairness, I was never a Chipotle guy. Like, I was never searching out a Chipotle. But if I'm on a road trip and like I see, obviously, if I see an In-N-Out, that's like tier one. But if I see a Chipotle and like a McDonald's, Taco Bell, like I'm gonna go to Chipotle because it's quick, it's good,
It's yeah,
it's
it's like
somewhat
real
cheap and like
food, supposed like
filling. Yeah, 100%. And that's always what I thought of. Like, that's how I saw it. And then I would still look past their fucking trash way to wrap a burrito. It's like a part of their training that they tell their fucking employees not how to wrap a, not, they don't know how to wrap a burrito. It always would break. It's always
well
leak.
they make these huge burritos. I get the bowl. I get the bowl.
Okay, exactly. So yeah, the bowl's, I mean, different, but if you get a
Tortilla on the
burrito,
side. You get the tortilla on the side.
what are you doing with the tortilla on the side? You're
Yeah,
wrapping the
yeah, I get the bowl, then get the tortilla on the side, then you make
make a
yourself
small
little
burrito.
tacos, little
All right.
burritos. Yeah,
One
yeah.
small, wait, one tortilla? How many tortillas do you get?
One.
So you make like a small burrito, like, and then you have like a burrito bowl. I think it's pretty simple.
I'd make mine more into like tacos and rip it up, and then I get like the sour cream on the side
So
and the
you
hot
rip
sauce.
your one tortilla. Now you're ripping it. Okay.
Yeah, and then
All right.
yeah, the sour
I,
cream and the hot sauce on the side too. It's pretty fire.
I
I
think that's a good, I think that's a, okay, maybe, okay. And that's what I said. It's a weak sell because I think the quality's gotten worse, but I've always thought their burrito like technique wrapping is trash. So maybe I'm just ordering wrong. Maybe I should be doing the bowl. Um,
I'm gonna go in the next few weeks. I've been craving it, and I'll let you know how my experience is. But lately, it hasn't been good. I've been disappointed. I'm hoping.
Well, the thing with Chipotle too that I hate is like, oh, you get the bowl. I was gonna say when I've someone put me onto this, and it's when you tell them to mix the burrito before they fold it.
Hmm.
So like you have all your ingredients, you're like, can you mix it? And they'll take like two forks, they'll waste two forks, mix it up, and then fold it for you. So you're not taking one bite of just pure sour cream, one bite of beans, like so that makes it a little better, but. Yeah, even with all those tricks, I've seen the quality go down and we had one open up near us recently and I was like, all right, I'm gonna try some Chipotle because again, like price point, I know I'm gonna get almost like two meals out of it. Like
Yeah, yeah. It's
it's
like the
very
best
filling,
deal. It's a great
very good.
deal.
It even with the deal, I was just like I was so annoyed. I was like, that sucked. I can't remember what I got. I want to say usually I get like barbacoa. I got one of those bites, that like ruins the rest of your meal. It's like that chewy.
Uh,
Mm, like
you got the shredded beef,
I th no, it's like a barbacoa. I think
the
it's like
sweet
pork.
pork. That's a sweet
Yeah,
pork,
the shredded pork.
or that's pork, shredded pork.
I think so. I don't know. But
I
yeah,
mean, I agree with you. I think I agree with you because the last few times I've had, I've been disappointed. But I'm gonna try it again, and I'll get back
let
to
me
you.
know. All right, so I'm gonna send you Keith eats the menu. And let me make sure I know this. Again,
Yeah, I've never heard of that. That's a
barbecue
good one.
ranch salad. That's what you like?
Yeah, chicken
Okay.
barbecue ranch salad is
Chicken
number one.
barbecue ranch salad
Yeah,
and steak Diane. Okay, I'm gonna send you when he eats.
not the steak Diane. That's the barbecue ranch salad. I think is the number one
I'm
one.
still gonna send you the steak Diane just to see like what he say about it and
Yeah,
see if you agree. But yeah, Chipotle, always again, like I said, I didn't feel very solid about the sell. I think it's a good, I think my take's good, but I was just never a big buyer of Chipotle as is. Like in the relationship, just felt like,
I was one of my favorites.
yeah. But I still see like, I'm sure you've seen those videos too, or like the reels where it's like the Chipotle hacks, and it's usually dudes who work out, and they're like, this is how you get X amount of protein if you ask for this. And it's like. I feel like those people still love to go to Chipotle because they don't give a fuck about food taste or integrity because they just care about protein. So,
I don't even consider like I don't think Chipotle is that healthy. I mean, it's just I mean, I guess you could make it
and
healthy.
protein.
I mean, it could be healthy, but like mine always ends up turning out like super unhealthy with that sour cream and the
The sour
cheese.
cream
And
gets you.
I can't say no. Like I love their sour cream. So
Yeah.
it's like
Take
it
come
always
to
ends up.
Reading. Come to Reading, get a burrito bandito, dude. Fucks up Chipotle. They give you free avocado, dude. Free avocado. No
That's
charge.
nice. That's
It is
nice.
nice. It is nice.
All right, so let's see what's your
My
buy?
my
That's
buy
that's
again.
pretty funny that your my buy was a restaurant and your sell was a restaurant, both chain ones.
Yeah, what was okay, what was your sell?
My sell was technology.
All right, well, I mean, I guess we can make a connection here. My buy is shrooms. My buy,
Oh,
my buy is shrooms.
you could put
Yeah. It's like the antithesis of technology, I feel like. Because if you're on a lot of shrooms and you've ever looked at your phone, it's a fucking alien software that you don't want any part of, and you put it down. It gets you
for
away from
sure.
technology. You want to go in nature with shrooms. So I do think we're on the same page. Shrooms, I think, should be, if you haven't done it, this is a PSA. Everybody, Eric Wander is endorsing to you, do shrooms. Doesn't matter. A little microdose, a little macro. Take as much as you want. Won't matter. Take as many until you feel like you're about to have a panic attack. You'll get through it and you'll be better on the other end.
I'm with it. I'm with it. That's a good buy. That's a good buy. I liked how like dude when we had that person eating next to us at the casino and he was like the depressed he was like depressed and he ended up like just like asking if he could like hang with us.
Hmm.
And he was asking like what would you do as if you felt like you had no joy and nothing to live for or something, but you recommended shrooms. And I thought that was very good. I thought that was like very I agree because like it'll put like different perspective and you'll
100%.
see life differently, hopefully.
100%. I think so. Like everyone, like we all know, like the idea of like the secret to life is like living in the moment. And that's like literally Zen, Buddhist, meditation, stuff like that. I think, I mean, yes, you can meditate and like work towards that, and I think everyone should, but shrooms, I think, is the best thing to like put you in the moment while you're on them. And like you're in the present moment, you see things differently, like your perspective changes, like there's beauty around you. Um, I don't know, you just have such a beautiful view of the world that like, yeah, when you're in the dark time like that guy was, there's no way you're gonna have that similar mindset. Like it's just I don't know. And then they fade away and you still are remaining with that. It's not like it's just like lost and like you blacked out and don't remember it. Like you're sitting with that and you remember that moment that you have and you can take that with you. So I think
The- my only negative for me is they fuck up my stomach. Like, but like
yeah,
so like dude, so like it's
fair.
like half the time, more than half the time, it's like goes bad. But like I think it is.
More than half the time.
Yeah, more than half the time it goes bad because it's just like it's like overwhelming for my stomach. But like it, so but I think I could change it. Well, one I'll just start with just eating some Pepto just to like
All right. Okay, so we got
mentally like
Pepto. All
I'm
right.
good. Like I took care of myself. And then but the main thing really is just like you can't fight it. You just gotta like go with it and be like my stomach feels this way. Like don't fight it. Like just go with it. It's gonna go away. Like I'm gonna feel
Beautiful.
okay. And then it
Beautiful.
yeah, and then like you just go with it and then I like you start yeah, and then you feel the benefits of it.
That's the whole idea, which like that's why I like it too, is like this like idea that we have of control or that we
Yeah,
want
you gotta let
control.
go of the
You
control.
gotta
Yeah.
let go. Like, dude, I grew up like so much trying to be a perfectionist, try to control things, and like I avoided any psychedelics or anything like that. And finally, when I was like, all right, I'll do shrooms, did it in Hawaii, amazing time. Uh, yeah, you just like real like you let go of that control. It's all facade, and so it's like there's no control. It's only this idea of control that makes you feel better, like about the lack of you having any sort of control. And once you get through that, you're like, yeah, it's fine. Like I don't have control. It's okay. Like nothing bad happened. I'm all right. Like I'm still here. Like I think it's the best. Ugh.
I like it.
And
I
I'm
like
like
it.
I'm out of shrooms right now. I'm like I have like the smallest little
It's
bit of
not
powder.
legal in Seattle or Portland. I thought you were in Portland, and I thought everything goes over in that area of town,
That area of town.
that part of
Uh,
the world.
I think it's I don't know. They passed something or other. I need to look to buy some for sure. I think I'm gonna take some tomorrow, my last, and then maybe while I'm taking my last, I'll have some great idea on where I'll find my next ones.
I like it. That's a good. I like it. So your buy was shrooms, and your sell was Chipotle.
Chipotle, yeah, fuck Chipotle.
I like it. Seems like we're wrapping up.
Yeah, I want your feedback on Chipotle, and I'll give you that Keith eats the menu. But yeah, quick little buy sell, College Guys podcast. Let us know your thoughts. Like, subscribe, hit that follow button, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you for listening. College Friends Podcast. We out. Peace.
Peace.